Hey everyone, BNSF 9382 here with another project update. As you can see, pretty much finished the Walthers Cornerstone River City Textiles kit. Um, this kit was pretty simple, like most of the other background buildings. This one didn't have as many variations to the configuration. Uh, Pretty self-explanatory, and I think it came out pretty good. I think my modeling skills are improving with each build, so we'll see what when we get into some more difficult projects how those come out. But I think this came out pretty good. I also tried my hand at some decaling. River City Textiles. I don't really care for the name on the decal, but I do like the detail that it adds. We'll take a closer look here in a second, but that's other than some weathering and some final touches, it's pretty much completed. So we'll show you the supplies and stuff I used on this kit, and then probably in part two we'll put together a slideshow with some of the photos I took during this build. So bear with me as I move this camera around and show you around. As always, here's the cover from the box. River City Textiles Cornerstone. There's the footprint. I think you can get most of the dimensions off the Walthers website of all these kits. And I think there's a part number down here. 9333178. Again, pretty simple. Not too many extra parts with this kit. Pretty much only one way to put it together. So again, here's the decals that came with it. I just used the River City Textiles decal, and these decals I used on a different building. We'll show you that later. But moving on, again, pretty simple instructions. Again, there's a part number. The first page, the front of this page, is basically just putting the walls together, windows and glass. You also got an extra piece here that goes up on the top that you put the door in. Pretty simple. Again, next page, putting the foundation on, the side walls, and the roof. Again, the water tank with the ladder, the water tank supports, and the top of the elevator here with the access door. Loading dock, stairs with the railings. Pretty simple. But again, just a list of supplies. As always, use the black primer for the roof, and a couple small parts, and the matte finish. BNSF yellow. I got a big jar of that, so that'll go a long way. The Thai brown flat I used for the water tank and the windows. Earth flat is the brickwork color. Obviously the concrete color. And then the reefer gray is the two bay doors and the walk-in door. I actually used 4 different types of adhesive on this. This stuff is really becoming my go-to adhesive. Works great for putting the walls together, and any pieces that you can hold together while applying the adhesive. This stuff works great. It doesn't work great on painted parts, so you may need to scrape some paint off before you use this. But the last couple of kits I used a lot of this, and it's really nice stuff. In areas where you can't hold the pieces together before gluing, I use a dab of this on separate parts before you can put them together. So this is about a 10 to 25 second dry time, so it gives you a little bit of time to move things around. And then I always use that clear glue there for the windows. Seems to work pretty good. It does have about a 45-minute drying time on it, so you got to plan for that. And then the old standby Testers model glue. There are a couple times when I use some of that. Again, you just have to worry about the drying time. But this is probably the one I use the most. Putting the window frames in the windows, putting the walls together, the ceiling, the roof, and the foundation. I use this. So again, take a little closer look here at this building. I think it came out pretty good. I really didn't know how to best paint this building. What I ended up doing, and I thought about it for a long time, but what I ended up doing was I assembled the 3 main walls. Then I airbrushed the concrete color on all the areas that were going to be concrete. I let that set overnight, and then I hand painted the brickwork with that earth color. I wasn't really sure how to do it with having two-tone colors. So again, on the main building, I airbrushed the concrete area here. Again, once that was dry and nice and set, I went back and hand painted the brick. I think it came out pretty good. I think with just a little bit of weathering, it will look real nice. So again, the window sills are painted concrete, the loading dock, and all those things. But just a simple water tower and the little door for the access out of the elevator shaft. I think that's an elevator. But anyway, nice little decals here above the doors. Might put a couple more decals on there, I don't know yet. But again, I think it came out pretty good. With the decals, I did use these 2 products. This is the first time I've used these, Microset and Microsol. It seems to work pretty good. I think it probably works better than just plain tap water or distilled water, but we'll see how that works out as I do more decaling. But anyway, so far so good on those 2 products. Probably last a lifetime. There's enough there to do 1,000 decals, so probably worth the cost. But again, I think that's about it on this building. Again, I think it came out pretty good. Let me know what you think. One of the other small projects I've been working on is trying to work on this building here I did in a previous video. I did put that 1904 decal up on the top. I don't know if I'm going to put a name on this building or not, but one thing I talked about in the previous video was this loading dock. As you can see, this loading dock is pretty small for rail service. So one of the other kits I've been working on came with an extra loading dock. So last night I kind of pried this off, and I touched up the edges with some paint, and we're going to put this loading dock in there. Again, a little touch up on the paint, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that loading dock to this building, make it a little bit more sizable and more just bigger. So on this loading dock, you can see the loading dock wasn't tall enough to line up with the bottom of this door. So I took some styrene and put a little base around the bottom of it to make it taller. And then we'll paint the front and get that installed, and now it pretty much lines up at the bottom of the door. So again, that's about it for this video. We'll close out River City Textiles, and let me know what you think. We'll get this posted and start working on the next video. So BNSF 9382.